Alright. I assume we're filming.
We are.
We're filming? Alright, cool. Hello, Prof. Baldwin's class. I'm Jeremy, as you all know. And I figured for one of my vlogs I should talk about my 10 favorite movies of all time. And then I'll probably just throw in some other random ones. This is not in any particular order except for the number 1 spot. The number 1 spot is held by Godfather and Godfather Part 2 jointly. They hold it together because they're amazing. They're like, when I first saw those movies, I was like, holy crap, this is the most impressive thing I've ever seen in my life. It was like, oh, actually no, the reason they're on there together is because I first saw them together. I had heard like a little bit about like Godfather Part 1 from my dad, and then I remember I used to watch a lot of Bravo because I loved Top Chef. And like they showed what they called the Godfather novella, which was the first 2 Godfather movies with the scenes put in chronological order. So it had like all the flashback stuff from Godfather Part 2 first, then like all of Godfather Part 1 plus deleted scenes, and then all the present day stuff from Godfather Part 2 plus deleted scenes. So that was really cool. I didn't get all the way through it. I think I watched all the flashback stuff and then all of Part 1 before I went to bed. But it was the most incredible thing I'd ever seen. I'd never, like, the acting, just everything it blew my mind. As far as the rest of the list, there's no really numerical order. Another one would be Amadeus. That movie is another one. That one's, like, I've never met anyone who doesn't like that movie, who's seen it. It's not too famous, which is weird, because it won 8 Oscars, and, like, everyone likes it, but it's not too incredibly popular.
It's on your face.
It's not too incredibly popular for some reason. But like I remember when my dad and I tried to rent it, we had to go to like a bunch of different video stores and then we couldn't find it. So I ended up just having to stop. This is legit 4th grade.
Oh, oops, continue.
Let's see. Another one would be Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Came out last year, and then like the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, that was good. And then the second time I saw it, I was like, whoa, I really liked that a lot more than I don't know why. It just grew on me. I just like love the music and the sense of humor and the visuals and just all of it. It's just so much fun, and it actually does. Contrary to what some critics say, I think it actually does have a deeper. It goes deeper than just like video game fights. Another favorite movie would be Pulp Fiction. That movie just like blew me away the first time I saw it. Me and my friend watched it, I think, last year or the year before. And when it ended, we just were like, wow. We had no idea what to say. It was just ridiculously awesome. Screenplay is fantastic. Just all of it is perfectly constructed. Another movie is, let's see, Let the Right One In, the Swedish vampire movie. I'm not like too big into horror movies usually because I somehow I get so wrapped up in it that I can't take it. Like Alien and Aliens, especially Aliens, just was killing me. It's so intense. Stuff like that. They're really good movies, but I can't handle like super intense scary stuff usually. But Let the Right One In isn't like super intense scary. It's like, I guess the best way to describe it, actually no, it's a pretty bad way to describe it, but the simplest way to describe it would be to say, it's like Twilight if it were actually good and the kids were younger, and it weren't in English. It like cuts out all that stupid Twilight crap about the vampires sparkling in the daylight. And it actually goes much closer to the original vampire myth, to where they burn up if they go outside. They can't enter a room, or they can't enter someone else's house unless they're invited. Stuff like that. It's a really good, really great movie. Let's see. Another one of my favorite movies would be Lawrence of Arabia. It's just awesome. I don't know. It's one of those movies that's like it's so long, but it's worth it, and it's not like a painfully long movie. Even though it's one of the longer movies made, you don't feel the length.
How long is it?
It's like 3.5 hours. It's almost 4 hours, I think. But like the music's amazing, the cinematography is unbelievable, and just all the acting's amazing. Well, weird fact about that movie, I think it's one of the only movies to not feature a single credited line of dialogue by a woman. There are no female characters in that movie. Kind of strange. Let's see, another one of my favorite movies, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I saw that when I was like 10 or 11, and well, it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen then, and it's probably the funniest thing I've ever seen now. Just so many jokes. I think Life of Brian is actually a better movie, but it's not as funny, and I just didn't like it as much. I just love the silliness of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Another favorite movie, this is Spinal Tap. Another one of those movies is so funny. I saw that, I think, my senior year of high school, and it there's just so many things to love about that movie. It's so funny. It basically kickstarted that whole mockumentary genre. Let's see, another one. Which ones have I said? Anyway, I'll pick one.
You said Lawrence of Arabia, you said
The Godfather movies.
Godfathers.
Let the Right One In, Pulp Fiction. Oh, The Social Network. I haven't said The Social Network.
Nope.
The Social Network is one of my favorite movies of all time as well. That one came out last year. I saw it and was like, this is amazing. And I saw it again and liked it just as much the second time. And I'll probably go into more detail about that in another video. And then another movie of my favorites would be The Seven Samurai. Just awesome movie. Amazing editing, great cinematography, everything's just awesome. Let's see.
You forgot Jack and Jill.
I think that's, what?
You forgot Jack and Jill.
Oh, you're right, Jack and Jill. Well, I've already said the top 10. I think I've said top 10. Let me see. Godfathers, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, This is Spinal Tap, Pulp Fiction, Let the Right One In, The Seven Samurai, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, The Social Network, Lawrence of Arabia, and I think I said another one.
I don't remember.
I think I've said all 10. If I haven't, then I'll probably think of it later. But anyway, all those movies are amazing, and I'll probably do an individual video for each of those. But every single one of those, they're just so dear to my heart. And there's a number of honorable mentions. American Beauty, which I could probably argue should be on there. Really love American Beauty. I like Citizen Kane a lot, although I'm not sure if it would be on the list. There's other ones too, but I'll think of them later. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Press the